Yeah, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash, double honor to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the Akim that preaching the truth to the four corners of the earth, its sincerity. I want to say shalom. My name is Brother Yakal from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp in Trinidad. Right? And the name of this video is going to be Prepare Yourself for Temptation. You understand? But prepare yourself to be tried. Right? In a time of trouble, prepare yourself to be tried because that's what we're gonna go on now. If you've been getting tried right throughout when you now come into the truth, well, the time to be tried is in Jacob's trouble, and we are at the beginning of Jacob's trouble as we see. Right? So it's only gonna get worse, and they only gonna get tried more. That's all gonna take place right now on the face of the earth. The Lord have a lot of things to try us with. He could try us with farming to see if what unclean we can eat. He could try us with, seeing how much we trust in Him, how much we gonna call upon His name when we being forced not to. He could try us with all sorts of ways. So it's on us now to warn the public, warn the Israelites, and let them know that prepare yourself. Because when you're gonna get worse, the Lord only gonna try more. So I would just start off with the same precept here. Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 and verse 1. It say, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Why prepare your soul for temptation? Because a lot of things they was doing in the world that would have been easy. If you don't have this, you could eat duck, you could eat pork, you could eat that. If you don't have that, and you end up in a famine situation, eating anything. Right? But a man of the Lord can't do that. You have to endure all that to the end. Right? It is said thy heart aright and constantly endure. So that we had to be doing. You have to constantly be enduring right throughout your life until the Lord returns. Constantly, always be enduring, never give up. And make not haste in time of trouble, meaning don't stray from the Lord in time of trouble. Relax yourself, the Lord gonna deal with you. Once you're a true believer, the Lord is really believe the Lord gonna save you, He is going to deal with you. That's why you make not haste. Humble yourself. Right? It's a cleave unto Him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last stand. So let's keep it up. Keep believing in the Lord, you're gonna get increased in the end. The kingdom of heaven is yours. You understand? That's the best thing you could pray for. Being a king in this place. You understand? Alongside Yahweh Shai. Knowing that you're ruling with the one true creator. Come on. It says, for gold is tried in the fire of unacceptable men in the furnace of adversity. So gold is tried in the fire, right? Just like how gold is tried, we are going to be tried. Now I say acceptable men in the fire, in the furnace of adversity. Now, what is an acceptable man? An acceptable man is a man who been tried, who been going through all the hardship that the Lord sent his way, right? And passing all the tests. That is an acceptable man. But what is adversity? Adversity is when you're set in danger, when you're set in trouble, misery. You understand? All the hardship you're going through, and then you're coming out easy. That is the fire of adversity, the furnace of adversity. Right, verse 6. It says, believe in Him, and He will help thee out of thy way aright, and trust in Him. So that is the on this. So that's trying to show you that we need to be tried. We need to be tried in order to make it. The Lord not just going to give you the kingdom of heaven just say and say, hey, hold that. We need to be tried in all sorts of ways to see who we really for. Right? And that's the type of man that's the type of power the Lord is. We got next precept here. There are precepts that we already hear already, but bring it out. Yeah. We got the book of 2 Timothy chapter 2, Starting from verse 3. It said, therefore, it said, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai. Right? It said, no man, well, you know what that means. Endure hardness. Endure all the afflictions coming as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai. Right? It said, no man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who had chosen him to be a soldier. So you can't please the Lord by entangling yourself or doing anything to please this in this life. You can't please the Lord in nothing in this life. The Lord don't want to see how much money you have. The Lord don't want to see the nicest car you have. What nice you have. The Lord want to see you doing the will of the Most High. He want to see you being a hard soldier, standing your grounds. When they come at you, you let them know now, how about Shem Yahushai. You understand? But it's all with wisdom. You gotta know how to use it. Right? Right. So now, got next precept here in Psalm 66. The book of Psalm chapter 66. 7. The book of Psalms chapter 66 and verse 7. It says, he ruleth by his power forever. His eyes behold the nations. Let not the rebellious exalt themselves. Right, so going into a different subject, which is, the rebellious, the other nations coming up against you. He watching them. You always remember the Lord watching them, and he set the eyes everywhere. You understand? So he's seeing what they're doing to you. It's not like he's not seeing. Because he watching them doing you that, and then he watching you to see if you gonna punk out and be a weak nigga. You understand? So when it say, let not the rebellious exalt themselves, see that. It's oh bless our power, ye people, and make the voice of his praise to be heard. Right? Yahweh always bless him and call on him. That was a blessing to know the name Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Always call on him Yahweh Shem Yahushai in any situation. Right? Let the voice of his praise be heard. Verse 9. It says, which who let our soul in life, and suffered not our feet to be moved. Verse 10. For thou, O Yahweh, has proved us. Thou hast tried us as silver is tried. And that is the whole point. So this here from 7 to 10 is basic steps. Right? With 7 line, the Lord watching you. He watching them other nations as well. With 8 line, always call on his name. Because Yahweh is a strong tower. He will always see about the men that fear him. With 9 line, he holding your life. He wouldn't suffer you to just get cancelled out just so. And verse 10 line, he just prove you first. You understand? He just tried. Yeah, silver is tried. Right? Right, so we have scripture in Revelation here. The book of Revelation chapter 2 and verse 10. You always speak about this. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. Right? Who's the devil? The so-called Esau is the devil. You understand? The so-called, redneck. So it say, some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. So, the Lord actually gonna make them carry into prison and try here, because some people can't stand to feel like they get locked up and they're gonna start to cry and break down and bug out. You understand? They might bug out. That is actually the Lord sifting. The Lord sifting until he sift out all the just and sift out all the men with guile, and leave all the men without guile and all the real strong soldiers in this truth who was ready for this. Right? That right, it shall cast some of you into prison, that he may be tried, and he shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. So the Lord actually saying here, be faithful unto death. Right? Because if you be faithful unto death, the Lord is going to reward you for you being faithful. And no, the Lord is going to just leave you to just be a wipeout, as I was saying. He will see about you as long as you're faithful. Give your life for this truth. Right? So that way we have to prepare yourself. And the preparation is mentally. It's a mental preparation. Right? The book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 16 and verse 17. Right, so this book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 16 and verse 17. It says, for there shall be in every place, and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. So you know, they're going to start to look come for the men that fear the Lord. Because we will be like, we will be like the resistance. You understand? We're not taking this and we're not for this. And you know, they're coming to prove us now. They're coming to try us now. Going back to the book of Wisdom and Solomon 2, when they say, let us prove. Because he says he's the son of the Lord. Let us prove him now. Let us see what will be the end of him. Right? As in Wisdom and Solomon 2, you'll get that. Right? But back into this, it says, verse 71, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out their houses. So, you know, the trying, you're going to be getting tried. They're taking all your food. They come in and destroy your place, your comfortable house where you're living in. You understand? That's why you can't build up yourself with no treasures in this place. Build up yourself with no niceness, because they're coming for it. And when they come for it, you that save and save to get all these nice things, you can feel it the most. You see brothers who don't really have no sort of thing and just have a simple TV in your house, clothes, food, this, that, a car. Them things is small thing, you can let it go. But when you're being tried, that is the only way you would know. That's the only way a man could know. What the Lord done try and man and test him to see what really going on with him. Right, that might say, right, verse 73. Then shall they be known, right, as I was just saying, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. Right, so that is just it simply. That's how they're gonna be known who's the Lord's servant, and they're gonna be tried. Right? So let me get our next precept here. In Ecclesiasticus. Book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 2 and verse 5. Right, let's see. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Right, so let me read it over. It says, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. So there's the same thing I was just reading earlier. Right? You're gonna be tried, and in the furnace of adversity, in danger. You're gonna be tried in a dangerous position. Right? Because the Lord do that. Can't just try you in everything good. And you have to be tried in the hard times. That's how you would know who you're really for. Who you're really for. Right? That's how you would know. So you have to be tried in the hard times, the hardship times. Alright, let me get back into it. I have a precept in Mark talking about, let me get the book of Mark, chapter 13 and verse 9. It says, but take heed to yourselves, for they shall deliver you up to the councils, and in the synagogues ye shall be beaten, and ye shall be brought before rulers and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the gospel. So you know they're gonna take you up and they're gonna use a man of the Lord. They're gonna be questioning you before kings, you know. Well, you can say the government, they're gonna take you before them and be like, so use a man of the Lord. Right? So you are prophesying against us things, certain questions. before testimony against them and the gospel, right, must first be published among all nations, right? So let's do it. I just to show you that you're gonna have to go through a lot for this truth. So if you know you're not for the truth, you know where's the scene. But if you know you're for the truth, let's rock back. At the end, you're gonna get through. Because at the end, you're really getting through. The Lord trying everyone. Everyone gonna get tried. Everyone gonna get tried. Right? Go back into Ecclesiasticus, you know. And I'm going to Matthew first. Book of Matthew chapter 10 and verse 34. And there's an next piece of adversity. Because the Lord knows it have a lot of emotional people out there. I'm going to get them into this. It's a thing not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. So the Lord never come to send no peace, as they like to say. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father. And you know variance represents strong opposition. Right? Against his father. And the daughter against her mother. And the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. So, this is another way of you being tried. Because if you see your mother and your father and them they want to put you out because you're not RFID microchip or because of they say to give you up, they give you up. Before they try to hide you and something, they give you up. You understand? So before, when you see that, you and me emotionally crushed. Right? Because you didn't read the Bible, you didn't know about that. You didn't know that my parents, right? My own parents, my own brother, right? The Lord gonna put his spirits on them to do that, right? Your foes gonna be of your own household. As the scripture say. Because they had to be tried. So you being tried an emotional test there. That's why men in the truth can't be emotional. You understand? You gotta be serious. Right? And let's get a precept here in Ecclesiasticus now to show, you know, what it is really about. Right. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus chapter 39. I'll start from 1. It says, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecy. So, a man of the Lord will be searching for these things and looking for answers. Because that is the only thing we could do. Look for answers to see how or what I should prepare myself with. You understand? The Lord, in other words, the Lord is going to make sure you are prepared. Because if he's a man, if he's an elect man, right, he's going to make sure you're prepared. Right? So when it says, verse 2, he will keep the sayings of the renowned men, which is the ancient men, and where subtle parables are, he will be there also. Right? So that is where you will have your mind. That is where you will be. That is where your focus will be. You understand? That is the thing that you're going to be searching out for. Because that's the only thing a man could really do when you're in the truth. Try to figure out the mystery, try to figure out what's to come. Because the Lord only revealed his mysteries unto his saints. Right? Try to figure out what's the next step. So that's why you have to be occupied in prophecy, as the scripture say. Always be occupied in prophecy. Always try to warn somebody. You understand? That's why he set us up as watchmen. So, being watchmen now, we have to prepare ourselves and prepare the flock around us. Because if you're doing YouTube videos, you have a lot of people watching your videos. They don't want to be thousands or hundreds, but as little as you could warn, you warn them. Because when the Lord return, right? Just saying, I'll give you a little thing here, example. When the Lord return, if you had 100 people in a place hiding and they know something coming to kill them, right? And then it have 1,000 people, so but you can't reach them. What you go do? You go warn the 100 people, or you go try to go and reach the 1,000 people, and then after the thing come and kill them. No. the best thing for you to do is go and tell the 100 people, and then if you can reach to the 1,000 people, you reach. You understand? But if your audience on YouTube is a little bit, that's why you had to use a little bit for them to sort of stamp out with views, so you wouldn't even know how much people are really watching your videos. You understand? But if you can reach what you can do. Alright, so hopefully this video was edifying. Well, it's a bit short, but hopefully it was edifying. I want to say Kalalayam, La Alahayana wa Yahawa, Washim Yawashai, Washim Kakodash, double on and so well, and an apostle of great millstone, salutation to the Aki and preaching and shoot to the four corners of the earth. Shalom.